I love superhero movies and I love comic books. In the recent years of superhero movies becoming more and more popular, so have a lot of people's favorite heroes. And with that, more and more people are realizing that these heroes are very similar to one another. This term is called remixing. It's where someone takes an idea of some sorts and changes it slightly or one aspect to make it their own. I'll be explaining how DC and Marvel have been remixing to make their new heroes for better of pop culture. Enjoy.
For your consideration, the Jericho.
Now let's go back to 1938. In 1938, that was a year that the first ever comic book was made. DC, commonly known as now, came up with the idea of a hero that's nearly invincible, able to fly, and can shoot lasers from his eyes. I'm talking about the iconic Superman. DC made Superman during the time of war breaking out to help calm Americans during this tense moment. Now fast forward 3 years in 1941, Marvel has come out with their first superhero as well, completely opposite of Superman. His name is Steve Rogers, or Captain America. He was created with the similar intentions as Superman, to calm Americans from the threat of war. Since the Superman being copyrighted, they had to create an American icon that was not similar at all. The only thing that's similar between them is their costume colors, red, white, and blue. They fight to save the world from evils that exist, and they both even fight Hitler at one point. Both superheroes were created to help calm citizens from worry and to show that the US had everything under control as well. Now this may sound bad with Marvel copying the concept of Superman being made, but it has spawned a huge array of copied superheroes throughout the decades. Now one of my favorite comic book heroes is Daredevil. He's a blind defense attorney who has heightened senses to see without his eyes, kind of like using a sonar to map the ocean floor. He fights crime in an all-red costume and doesn't kill. Sound familiar? It's a very similar concept to the iconic Batman.
I'm Batman.
There are a few differences that make them stand out to the rest. Daredevil's blind, Batman isn't, of course. Batman is very rich, while Daredevil struggles to pay the bills sometimes. Even their main villains are similar at some points. In the Batman universe, Batman and Joker need each other to survive. Joker's insane, Batman isn't. Joker killed while Batman tried not to. With Daredevil, his counterpart is Wilson Fisk. They both have tempers that set them off, but from different things. If Fisk doesn't get what he wants, he goes insane, while Daredevil will go off if it affects anyone close to him. Fisk is also very rich while Daredevil isn't. Fisk is also very bulky and very strong, while Daredevil is very lean and uses his speed and agility to fight. And they both have different views of how they want their city to turn out.
I wanted to make this city something better.
Similar to Joker and Batman. Joker wants Gotham to be free from any authority, while Batman wants a strong structure and control in it. This is good though, making heroes and villains similar and different at the same time allow people to find comfort and likability in both major comic book developers, plus giving us a variety with similar characters and powers. Another now famous example is Hawkeye and Arrow. With Arrow being on its 5th season and Hawkeye appearing in a total of 4 Marvel movies and counting, they haven't been more popular than at this moment. They both specialize in the bow and arrow, and they both wear costumes whenever they fight. And with their past working with secret military companies, it gave them skills that they use now in battles. But both of them are completely different, and the people they are, it almost feels like they aren't even similar. And with an obvious example, Hawkeye is very sarcastic in the comics and in the movies, while Arrow keeps an extremely straight face throughout any of the missions in any of the episodes. So in conclusion of having superheroes be remixed from one another, it allows us to have a bigger variety of awesome heroes and bigger adventures to go on with them. Thank you for watching.